It's a game extravaganza! Hi everybody, welcome back to Project Happy Home. For those of you who don't know, I'm Tanya, an MD-JD turned stay-at-home homeschooling mom of 3 kids ages 7, 4, and 2. With an age range that wide, it can be difficult to find games that everybody likes to play, and in all honesty, we don't actually play some of the more complicated games when the 2-year-old's around because she gets very, very frustrated that she can't play like everybody else. I'll just run through a bunch of games that we like to play at home, as well as some games that I recently picked up at a homeschool convention. We're a pretty big gaming family because we are trying to embrace more board games as part of our homeschool day, as part of the Brave Writer lifestyle. So one of the games we very much enjoy is this game from the Target dollar spot called Candy Store, and it's a color recognition game that my preschooler really enjoys playing, and we play it all the time. It's super easy, it's done in 15 minutes, and the 7-year-old will indulge her and play with her as well. Even more fun than that game is another game from the Target dollar spot called Wash My Underpants. I had recently posted a picture of this on Instagram, and it's a super fun game where you have to fill up your laundry basket, and when you get to fill it up, when you hit the bubbles on the spinner, you get to yell, "Wash my underpants!" So it's just fun for everybody. The 7-year-old will indulge his sister on the other one, but he loves playing this one. Another game that we love around here is Zoominos. I've had this since my eldest was 2, and it's held up remarkably well. It's basically dominoes with these animal cards. And just to show you super fast, the cards are really good, thick cardboard, and these are what, 7 years now of like continuous gameplay, and they look exactly the same as when we got them. So really high quality game, and it's made by Alex. Another game that's an essential is Chutes and Ladders, whatever variety you have. Even the preschooler can play it, and it's super fun, super quick. Having a good set of kids card games just for Old Maid, Goldfish, and Crazy Eights is really helpful. You can of course play this with a regular deck, but you can usually find $1 card decks like this, or just a whole tin of a variety of these card games, and they're all super fun to play. One of my dear friends had sent me this game. It's like a penguin color matching game. It has actual 3-dimensional penguins that you lift up, and you have to reveal the colored eggs, and you have to kind of remember which color is where under which penguin. It's a really nicely made game. It's all wooden. These are the little penguins, how cute are they, and the colored eggs that go under them. Super fun. Again, another game that the preschooler, even the 2-year-old, can play, although she has a tendency to move the penguins around. Some Swamp is a game we've been enjoying recently. Joy from Joyful Journey recommended this on one of her videos, and so I got it. It has a longer game board than you might be used to. It's very long and rectangular, and it practices addition facts as you go around, and it's been really useful for my 4-year-old. She's been learning some addition facts, and it's been good for nailing down some of those facts for my 7-year-old as well. There's a series of games from Educational Insights that I bought once as a package deal. Franky's Food Truck Fiasco game is a fun one that teaches you about shapes. It basically has a little spinner, and all of these Educational Insights games come with a cute grasper. So they get to practice fine motor skills at the same time, where when they pick up their game piece or whatever chip they've won, they get to use this to pick it up, and my daughter really likes that. So there's Franky's Food Truck Fiasco, which is about shapes. There's the Sneaky Snacky Squirrel game, which is perhaps a little bit more popular and is about colors. So you have to get the different color topped acorns to put into your little log slice. And there's also Frida's Fruit Fiesta game, which is basically letters. So Guess Who is another popular game around here, and basically I used to love this game as a kid. This is sort of a newer edition, but so each person has a board game like this. I'm sure you guys have played Guess Who, but if you haven't, basically it's like a discrimination game. So you have to decide who the person is that the other person has chosen on the board. Both of you have the same boards, and by asking questions like, is your person blonde? Is your person a girl? Is your person someone with glasses? You get to like close little windows and eliminate who they're not. Super fun, really good for logical thinking, and the 4-year-old can totally play this. Another game that we really like a lot is Corkle. I had mentioned this in one of my favorites videos a while back, and I will show it there. Really good for logic skills. The pieces are super high quality and made out of wood. You can actually have them create their own games out of it. For a Cub Scouts meeting once, I had the kids try to cooperatively create a game using just the Corkle game pieces. So lots of different varieties. I recently saw that it comes in a smaller size as well. Super, super fun game, even for adults. An oldie but a goodie, Battleship. Really good game for teaching spatial awareness, strategy, knowing about how to use a math grid, all of that stuff. I personally find Battleship kind of boring, but my son finds it really entertaining, and that's what matters to me. One of our hands down favorite games is a game by Gamewright, and Gamewright is a company that's one of my favorite board game companies right now. It's called Dragonwood, a game of dice and daring. It comes with all these different types of cards and a variety of dice. Based on how many cards you want to play determines how many dice you want to roll. You roll the die and you hopefully have enough points to either stomp, strike, or scream loud enough to get one of these cards that you're trying to win from the game board. Super fun. My daughter even likes playing it so long as she lets me help her a little bit with her strategizing. Really good for addition again, really good for strategizing because they have to decide, do I want to just play 2 cards and only be able to roll 2 dice, or do I want to play more and have a higher shot of getting a number high enough to win a card? All these little decisions, really, really fun game. And the illustrations are really cute as well. We've recently been playing these Snap It Up games. We really like them. This one's the addition and subtraction one, and this one's the multiplication one. Basically, it's almost like Slap in the sense that you put down cards, and depending on what you see, you get them or not. So if you see an equation, you get to grab all those cards, and it's really, really a fun, out-of-the-box way for them to practice addition, subtraction, facts. Sushi Go is a super fun game. It also comes in a family size, and basically it's like a really fast card game where, you know, you use strategy, you mix things. It's 2 to 5 players with this tin, and if you get the family edition, you can play, I'm not sure, but more than that. And Leapin Queens is another really fun game from Gamewright. One of my friends in co-op recommended it to me. And basically it says on the back, the Pancake Queen, the Ladybug Queen, and their closest friends have fallen under a sleeping spell, and it's your job to wake them up. Use strategy, quick thinking, and a little luck to rouse the napping nobles from their royal slumbers. Play a knight to steal a queen or take a chance on a juggling jester. But watch out for wicked potions and dastardly dragons. Super fun. It's like 85 cards, and that's really the only game pieces you have are the cards. But depending on what they are, you play it differently. And really, really fun. The 4-year-old definitely needs help playing this one, but it's really fun for me to play, so I don't mind. So now, on to the games that we haven't played yet that I'm super excited to try out that I picked up at this homeschool convention. I bought them all from this little shop called ygames.com, and I'll post that up above. The lady was very nice, and I really liked the huge assortment of fun learning games that she had. So these are some of the games I picked up. There's a Moose in the House. And this is another Gamewright game. So we've had such good luck so far with them that I thought I would try it. It says, eek, there's a moose loose in the kitchen and another one in the bathroom. In this silly matching card game, the goal is to keep the moose out of your house while giving them to opponents at the same time. Use a door to close off empty rooms, and if you're lucky, plant a moose trap to keep those lovable but uninvited visitors away. The player with the fewest moose wins, and it has like cards, like a door card and a moose card, and different types of rooms like the couch and the kitchen, so super fun, I think. This game is Pizza Party, and it won the Game of the Year award in 2013 and it's made by CreativeChild.com. A fast and frantic dice game for 2. Roll your die to match the toppings on your slice. Keep rolling until they all match. So this is one of those games where I think my preschooler would have a great time playing it, because basically you're just rolling the die and rolling them again and again until you can match those die onto your card. Once you match the card, that person wins, and the game kind of continues. So it's a really fast-paced, fun game. It would even be fun to use as a brain break. Family charades, because I think it'd be really nice to play charades together, and sometimes you run out of ideas where everybody starts being a bear and a moose and a duck and like a frog and something else that hops. So this would, I think, give us more ideas. I picked up Tenzi. I've heard a lot about Tenzi. If you know about it, leave me a comment down below, because I've heard there's a lot of extension games you can play. Apparently everyone gets 10 dice, someone says go, then everyone rolls and rolls as fast as they can until someone gets all their dice on the same number. So it's like a fun, fast game just to play, but there are a lot of extension games that you can play with Tenzi, and I've seen Pinterest links for them. So Race to the Treasure and Stone Soup are 2 other games I got because the lady very highly recommended them to me. This one won Best Toy Award at the Oppenheim toy portfolio, and these are both cooperative games, and I thought that concept is just amazing because basically all the players are working towards the same goal together. There is no particular winner or loser. We all win the game together or not. And that's just a really nice way of playing a game. These are made by Peaceable Kingdom, very appropriate name. And here it's like a race where you use these little pieces to build like a pathway, I think, to your target. And then this one, the stone soup one, has like soup and there's all these different ingredients, and I think it's kind of like a matching game. Two other games that I picked up at the convention but not at the Y Games store were Dutch Blitz, because I've heard so much about it, and Quicks. It's a fast family dice game, and apparently you have this type of, it's also made by Game Right, and you have this game board and you have to roll the die and then decide kind of how many points you want, and it's a strategizing game. So there's different options for what number of points you can get, and you have to decide whether you have a better shot of getting a higher score next time or not. Kind of like Yahtzee, where you have to decide, do I want to hold out for something better or not? But I thought it was nice and contained. I really like how the Game Right games come in these nice tight packages so that you can take them with you when you travel, etc. So that was my big old game thing. We actually have way more games than this and we play them, but I would say that these are probably our most consistently played games and our favorites, and I hope that we like these as much as well. If you know of any other games, please let me know down below in the comments, and don't forget to check out the playlist because all these other fabulous moms will be sharing what kinds of games they play in their homeschool as well. Thanks so much for watching, and if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe. I hope you have a wonderful day.